John Sparks, who's got our first report tonight, and a warning that it does contain some flash photography.
The festive trimmings were relegated to the sidelines as Europe's senior leadership team made their way to Downing Street. There was only one thing on the agenda here, and that's Ukraine.
Can this peace plan work, Chancellor?
The German Chancellor Friedrich Merz was first to arrive, his demeanour confident enough as Donald Trump tries to impose a peace deal on Ukraine. President Macron came next, mindful that the Americans are running out of patience. These men have been here before, but the pressure on Ukraine is growing. President Zelenskyy then followed, a man in an increasingly difficult position. He needs all the friends he can get.
There's a hug for President Zelenskyy from the British Prime Minister. You know, I think this is mainly presentational. It is a big show of public support for the Ukrainian leader. The Ukrainians are getting battered at the front, and the Americans won't pick up arms for them. So what will the Europeans do? Can they keep Ukraine in the fight?
The display of solidarity came with pre-prepared statements. The British Prime Minister pledging unconditional support.
We stand with Ukraine, and if there's to be a ceasefire, it needs to be a just and lasting ceasefire.
Yet it's not clear what that means in practice. In a telling moment, President Zelenskyy then acknowledged his country's vulnerabilities.
We can't manage without Americans, things which we can't manage without Europe, and that's why we need to make some important decisions.
The fear that Donald Trump could walk away. But the alternative is also troubling. New US peace proposals may be difficult to stomach.
I'm skeptical about some of the details which we are seeing in the documents coming from the US side, but we have to talk about that.
The American leader may not be across the detail, but he knows how to apply pressure. And we saw him do it after his envoys met the Ukrainians for 3 days of talks.
Russia is, I believe, fine with it, but I'm not sure that Zelenskyy is fine with it. His people love it, but he hasn't read it.
Yet these men must grapple with the details of those talks. Does the Donbass go to the Russians? Will Ukraine get a guarantee of future security? For the time being, we got this.
President Zelenskyy, have you made progress today?
A wry smile and an acknowledgement, perhaps, of the perilous position he's in. John Sparks, Sky News in Westminster.